I'm gonna start off the video by saying, I know a lot of you guys are probably saying I'm lying because I keep saying different stuff in the comments, in the videos. But on TikTok, I was just trying to explain the whole story by comments and videos. And unfortunately, that didn't work out because a lot of you guys are confused. So let's just start this video. Tuesday night, which was yesterday, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So basically on Tuesday morning I went to my appointment, and then on the afternoon, like around like 12ish, I went straight to Chicago, to the city downtown, to see one of my friends, and she can confirm this. So I called my man. I let him know that I was going home and asked him if he was home. And he said no, that he is out, but he will be home shortly. Once I got to my hometown, I decided to get Starbucks and then just relax a little bit and do one stuff I had to do. So after I was done doing this stuff, my phone had died, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go home. I'm going to go get my charger. And my plan was to basically get my charger and leave again and then go eat. So when I parked, I went inside to go get my charger. The minute I went inside, and I remember this, the little stray cat I feed outside, he went inside with me. And we both walked in. Me and the cat walked in. So she came out of her room as I was entering the kitchen, and she confronted me. She said, I saw the video. I saw the comments. Why did you do that? Keep in mind, we were both in the kitchen. She told me to go say to her face. And we were both in the kitchen. I told her, hey, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I want everyone to know how of a shitty person you are. And that's the reason why I posted the video. She continued to victimize herself. She said, I have never done anything to you, this and that. I literally looked at her in the eyes and I was shook, you guys, because this woman literally knows everything that she has done to me, and she wants to play victim. I'm literally the one that she's been doing shit to, and she wants to act a victim with me. When you're doing everything towards me. I do apologize for my baby. You guys know how babies are. But I don't know if she thought I was like a brand new person and she forgot everything she did to me. But she literally, looking at her stupid face, every time I would tell her that, like, what she did to me, she would do the stupidest fucking face ever. Like, she knew I was, like, telling her the truth. But she literally still denied it. Like, then she proceeded to get mad and point around the house, in the kitchen specifically. She grabbed one of my trash bags that I use because we don't have a trash can. So, literally, she was mad at me because I didn't want to clean the house that she will mess up all the time. Keep in mind, you guys, if you guys saw the video, you guys know that I will clean all the time till I got fed up, and she thought she wasn't obligated to clean because it was her house. So when she told me everything, then she proceeded to get mad because I didn't want to clean her house that she doesn't want to clean, and she messed up and dirty. I let her know everything that she has done to me and the reason why I'm doing everything. It's not my fault. This grown woman got mad the fact that I exposed her to everyone. She got mad because some of you guys were actually coming at her, which thank you. It's not my fault that you got caught the fuck up, and now I'm exposing the fucking person you are because you are fucking trash. I don't know if she's fucking seeing this or her friends, but this woman is fucking trash. So basically, when she threw the trash bag, she literally got very, very fucking loud with me and disrespectful. Once you throw something towards me, towards my way, it's literally a fucking threat. So I got mad and I kicked something. It was a cat cage, and I threw it. And yes, it landed next to her, and that's when she attacked me. I really wish my phone wasn't dead. The reason why I went inside the house because my phone was dead. I don't have proof of anything, unfortunately, because my phone died. I really wish I recorded everything and you guys saw how fucking stupid she sounded. But yes, she did attack me first. and I wish I had proof of everything. And I understand that I did come up with a whole video. I tagged her in everything, but I wasn't aware that she was that soft, and she took it personal, that I exposed her the way she was treating me like shit. How I see it, I have no wrong in this, because all I did was post a harmless video. I wasn't talking bad about her. I wasn't bashing her. All I was saying was the truth and how she treated me like shit. So after she put her hands on me first, being pregnant and everything, she grabbed me by my hair, and of course I grabbed her by her hair. And at this point, we're both just kind of like this. And I could not, at this point, honestly, I had my eyes closed. All I felt was pressure between my boobs right here, and like be kind of so near my stomach. I'm telling you guys, when she was fighting me and I was trying to fight her back, all I felt was liquid come out of my, my private area. So I literally told her, if I fucking lose my child, I swear I will literally fucking take you to jail. So she literally acted surprised. She's like, "You're pregnant right now?" And I said yes. She let go, which was a good thing for her. But I just want everyone to know, and everyone else knows, that she's lying. So I tagged her before everything this happened. It was the same day. Same day yesterday. I tagged her in a video. I let her know I was talking shit about her, and letting her know that I was exposing her. And like I told you guys in the beginning right now, she saw it. She saw everyone's comments. So she proceeded to pretend she didn't know that I was pregnant. So basically, after everything went down, I let her know that I was going to call the cops. So I walked out of her house crying, bleeding from my nose, since she did scratch me. I didn't have my phone charged, so I had to knock on my neighbors' doors. Specifically, two of them didn't answer, and I understand, because it was night. So I thank God one of my neighbors that live behind us, he was walking two of his dogs, and I let him know. I asked him, I'm like, "Hey, do you have a phone?" He said no, and he saw that I was crying and bleeding, so he's like, he wanted me to go back to the apartment complex. So where I used to live, behind us there's apartment complex and then other houses. So he took me to his apartment. He put his dogs inside. He gave me his phone. And I kid you not, when I called the police, they had to transfer me to this the town that we live in. So they asked me what happened. I let them know that my sister-in-law assaulted me while being 5 months pregnant, 17 weeks pregnant. And they came on the way. They told me to wait. So I thanked him so much, and I hope he knows that I'm very grateful. So I went back to the car. I waited, and I kid you guys not even 2 minutes in, my man comes in with my mother-in-law. Keep in mind, my man was not home when everything happened. A lot of you guys are bashing him, and I understand why. But he was not home. So they both ended up showing up. So in my mind, I was like, she called her mom. She's probably telling everyone an opposite story of what happened. So after my mother-in-law and my husband came home, literally not even seconds away, the cop that I called ends up showing up. And of course, I start walking towards the cop, and they both looked surprised, and I was like, okay, maybe they don't know what happened. So I continued to walk forward to the cop. And my man, I'm not sure, I don't remember if he walked towards me with the cop or with his sister first. But of course, they were questioning me, and I told them everything, what happened. And I did let them know that I did post a video about her on YouTube and TikTok. So I wasn't going to sit here and lie to their face like she was. I'm an honest person, and sometimes if it doesn't benefit me, I will still say it. So I let them know that I posted a video, and he asked me where the video, and I said TikTok and YouTube, and he said, what is the video about? And basically I told him that I basically have a platform. I exposed her for treating me like shit. And after that, he was writing everything down, and he asked me if I wanted an ambulance. So I, of course, said yes, because during the fight, fluid came out of my private area, and I was having really bad cramps. So they ended up taking me to the ambulance. After that, I don't know what happened. I don't know what she was telling them. All I know is before he asked me if I wanted the ambulance, he literally went to basically take her report. And you guys, this is the crazy part. So after I ended up letting her know that I was gonna call the cops on her for assaulting me. She right away, this is what I'm thinking, because another cop showed up. Basically, she knew she was going to be in trouble because she touched me while pregnant. So she called the cops on her own. So, and this is where it gets so fucked up and so funny. She lied to their faces, to the police's faces, letting them know that she did not know that I was pregnant. But we all know she did. So, back to me going to the hospital. They took me to a hospital called Vista. After that, I don't know what happened. I don't know what else lies she was telling everyone. All I know is when I went to the hospital, I was waiting there. I was crying. I was in pain. Next thing you know, my husband shows up, and he shows up with my father-in-law. And my father-in-law, he is aware of everything that's happening between me and his daughter. He's very aware. Trust me, you guys. He came to my face while I was in pain and crying because of his daughter. He asked me, he wanted to know every detail of how she's been treating me, even though he already knows. Like, you don't need confirmation. You don't need my side. If you already know. I honestly, I was being a bitch, but I didn't want to talk. I was heartbroken. I was in pain. I was crying. I didn't want to talk to him. So yes, I gave him attitude. And because I gave him attitude, he had the audacity to tell my man in front of me to let me here alone and to fuck myself because I was having an attitude. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fucking honest person. I don't give a fuck if it's exposing me or my husband or somebody I love. So after he said that, I honestly got hurt because I was in pain. He literally was trying to come at me while I was in pain. I was crying, and he did have the audacity to tell me that his daughter, he was like, my daughter has a father and a mother. Just because you don't doesn't mean you have to do this. It hurt me more because yes, I have no parents in my life. So it did hurt me. So I just wanted to be left alone. And every time I talk about this topic, it makes me so fucking mad and emotional. But I ended up running to the room, to the bathroom. I literally just wanted to shut down. I just wanted to not feel anything. I just wanted to scream, but I couldn't. So I had to cover my mouth because I had so much pain that I just wanted to cry aloud. So I'm like, okay, I really hope he left and my man is here. Talking about this actually, it hurts me still because when I came out, I expected my partner to be there because I knew my baby was with my mother-in-law. So I knew he was safe. I knew he didn't need attention right now. He ended up leaving with his father-in-law. And he left me there crying and in pain. So after basically realizing that my partner, the father of my child, he wasn't outside, and it broke me because I just wanted his support. I just wanted to feel loved and felt like I had so much support. But I came out to a waiting room with no family, nothing, and it broke me. So I decided to call him, and he didn't want to pick up. I ended up calling him 2 times. I cried so much last night that I don't have no more tears, but it just hurts my heart.